Now, to begin with, you'll notice, no doubt, that one speaks of Buddhist life. And this draws our attention to a very important fact indeed. The fact that Buddhism is concerned with life. Or one might even say that Buddhism itself is life. That it is spiritual life in the sense of the higher evolution, about which we spoke quite a number of weeks ago. So if Buddhism is life, especially spiritual life, the higher evolution, one expects that a Buddhist is one who is at least alive, one who is at least spiritually alive, or one who is participating in the higher evolution. I don't want to be very personal, but in some cases one finds, as one goes apart from place to place, looking at Buddhists, some of them at least, one would hardly think that a Buddhist was one who was alive. Sometimes one gets the feeling at meetings that people are just there. They may be physically there, but not mentally, not spiritually there. They're not really alive to the meeting, not really alive to what is being said, not even alive to one another. And one might even say, not even alive to themselves. But this is really the most important thing of all, the most necessary thing. That to begin with, someone who calls himself or herself a Buddhist should be alive, should vibrate, as it were, with life of a more spiritual quality. Everything else, one might say, is completely secondary. Now we know that conditions in this country, conditions in the West generally, are very, very difficult. It's not easy to be enthusiastic. It's not easy to bubble, as it were, with spiritual life. There are all sorts of factors which militate against that sort of thing. And not least, we may say, most people are in the grip, one might say the deadly grip, of routine. I wonder if you've ever thought how much of your lives, how large a part of your lives is really dominated, even dictated, just by the pattern of routine. You're just doing the same sort of thing over and over and over again, and that is your life. A continual pattern of repetition. And one is in the grip of this, one can't break out of it. Even if one wanted to, there are all sorts of commitments, all sorts of responsibilities, all sorts of things you have to do on certain dates, places you have to be on certain dates, even thoughts you have to think on certain dates, or even emotions you have to feel on certain dates, or even certain hours. So your whole life is sort of gripped by this rather deadly routine. So in circumstances like this, how is it possible to be spontaneous? To bubble with spiritual life? Routine, one might say, kills spontaneity. And without spontaneity, there is very little life indeed. One might even go so far as to say that life, in fact, is spontaneity. Spontaneity is life.
We drive?
I drive.
We drive?
No, you go.
Go to here? Yeah? This is cool.
Maniac would skydive out of the train, pull the chute, just on the way down.
Anyone want to do a bungee jump? Well up.
This is the funniest roller coaster I ever did.
Oh my god! He's hanging off the front. What a lunatic! What a lunatic! Look at it!
Just take the shit down. This is ridiculous. Uh-oh, there's another bike coming.
Okay, you would drive. He would drive motorcycle.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry.
I tell you, see.
Oh.
I see it. It's crazy.
Oh, good. Oh, very good. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fuck.
Shit.
What happened?
Oh. Oh, shit. It's very dangerous.
No brakes.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
Just shredding.
Woo!
Recipe for disaster.
Gangster. Oh yeah, it's fine. Oh my gosh, this is funny.
That's not Obama.
Of course not, of course.
But I couldn't. Just look like him. Yes. Oi. Oi. Oh my Gundam stuff.
Just took a crazy bus ride and arrived in paradise. You come to me to take my order. You're gonna be famous now.
Loud.
Right.
You need to.
My only sunshine. You made me happy when stars are green. You never know you. Oh my God, I love you. You can bring my sunshine away. You are my sunshine,
Shine.
my only